The B-side in boxing.
B-side shit.
B-side.
B-side and the B-side.
You got a B-side.
The B-side.
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 That B-side thing.
This is the B-Sides Boxing Podcast.
Here we go. Boxing B-Sides. We are back to talk the fights. I am joined by the homies. Josh, how goes it?
Yes. Good. This is going to be a fun one.
And the one and only Saul.
Welcome back, guys.
Another week. More fights to talk. But I gotta talk about my
belt
little
without Virgil.
I gotta talk about my little homie Punch the monkey. His name is Punch. I was immediately drawn to him. He has graduated. They're taking away his little stuffed orangutan, and because he has been accepted by they call them troops, the monkey fucking clans. They're troops. So the adults of the group of the troop are like, they hug him and they groom him and stuff. So he's gonna make it. Punch is a big boy now. All right, a little bit of MMA recap, extending the hand of friendship to our fellows Nathan, Isaac over at Ultimate Effing Casuals. Oh man, this March 7th, UFC 326. This was a fucking mistake on my part. When we talked about it a few weeks ago, I had said there's no boxing on this weekend, right? On this day in particular.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a clear path if you are just really hard up and you really want fights. And I listed a couple that were supposed to be engaging, exciting, striker heavy, not a lot of grappling, and boy was I fucking wrong.
Me when I lie.
Yeah, holy shit. One that I did call correctly, Sumo Derji in the early prelims had a really fun fight with Jesus Aguilar. Man, there was one in the prelims. Cody Garbrandt ended up winning a UD over Xiao Long. He got kicked so hard in the nuts he threw up. I saw that happen and I was like, brother, I feel you. I know exactly what that pain is like.
Jesus.
So there was that. There's a pretty sick knockout to open up the main portion. Gregory Rodriguez. Is he the one that goes by RoboCop? I think he is.
Maybe.
I think it's him. The two guys are both Brazilian and whatever. Sorry guys, I'm racist as fuck. Other than that, Drew Dober. Holy shit. TKO 2 over Michael Johnson. There were rumors that the
nephew, the kidnapped nephew.
The Gangster Disciples, that notorious gang, kidnapped Michael Johnson's nephew, and they told him, throw the fight in the second round. And the fight got pulled off of the sports books because of there were changes in the money line. I don't know what the fuck that means. I think there's a lot of money going on. Michael Johnson stopped in 2. So they're like, hey, this is kind of funky. And they pulled it. But the fight went on. He ends up getting stopped in 2. I'll get into the conspiracy part of it more on Ultimate Effing Casuals. I think he sold the fight. I think he did. But honestly, that was like the peak of the excitement for the rest of the card. And I apologize to anybody who, on my advice, watched this. Specifically, the main and co-main. Fuck it, even the one before that, Raul Rosas over Rob Font. If you watch these fights because I said they should be exciting, they should be fun, you have my sincerest apologies.
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame you, Leo. It's all Dana's fault. Fuck Dana White.
I blame Virgil Ortiz. Why doesn't he have a belt yet?
Charles Oliveira, BMF champ before Virgil Ortiz title.
I honestly, I just watched softcore gay porn in there.
That's what I was saying. It was the 25-minute cuddle session in the main event. Like,
Yeah.
God damn. Like, Max he did his signature little, like, point down, where he's like, we're going to stand toe-to-toe. And Oliveira went for it. Here's the problem. They only had 6 fucking seconds left on the clock.
Oh, my God.
God. So it's like Devin Haney. You can do that. You just fucking choose not to.
And the funny thing is that Charles Oliveira is not a boring fighter.
He's not.
It's just this fight was just
This was ass.
yeah.
I feel bad for Max. Just apparently, for whatever consolation it is, he was awarded his jiu-jitsu black belt because he was facing a superior grappler, like superior rank or whatever, and he defended himself adequately. So they promoted him.
Interesting.
Yeah, I get after it. But like I said, I'll talk more about the conspiracy parts of the Drew Dober fight over on Ultimate Effing Casuals. Wherever fine podcasts are distributed, you can find that. Moving into the boxing news. Most Valuable Promotions signs a long-term deal with, I misspelled it here too, god damn it, ESPN, not EPSN.
MVP TV deal before Top Rank.
Crazy. You want Jake Paul before you
Oh
want
my God.
Xander Zayas.
Christ.
They even founded the MVPW series, where they're going to be putting up the women's fights.
Brutal. Not brutal that they're doing that. Brutal that, like, the state of our sport.
I think ESPN is, even though they let UFC leave, even though the Top Rank deal expired and they are still like struggling to renew it, I think ESPN had always intended to stay in the fight sports game. They have maintained their broadcasting deal with PFL, which is like a secondary promotion. Not like, it's like the retirement league for UFC pretty much. What I think happened here is MVP and MVPW offers fights at a lower cost, because it's an unfortunate reality, the women don't get paid nearly as much as the men, even if they're like undisputed champions and shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is happening here. Is ESPN wanted cheap fights, and they get to say we're super gung-ho about putting women on the forefront, like even though we're paying them less behind the scenes. But they wanted fights. They wanted them cheap. MVPW could oblige. Xander Zayas, you get like fucking like 3 to 5 women's fights for the cost of Xander Zayas, the unified champ, right? So that's what I think is happening here. I think Shanada put it nicely when she said, like, it's unfortunate that they went this route, because even as much as we try to shill for them, women's fights are often pretty fucking mid.
Oh, yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's just reality. What they could have done is signed Pro Box. You want competitive matchups, you want entertaining fights, you want big knockouts. That's the shit that you want for ESPN. ProBox delivers all of that. Poo-poo. Oh, man, speaking of Top Rank, they signed Sammy Contreras, 5-0 pro, amateur standout. He had like, I lost count. They said like 15 national championships or whatever. They signed him to a multi-year deal. The only reason I bring this up is that Top Rank doesn't have a fucking broadcast deal yet. Why? Like, Sammy, bro, what are you doing, dude?
Hey, they got Tubi.
Yeah, you're fighting on fucking Tubi. Is that what you're?
Yeah,
is
bro,
that
they
what
gotta
you're?
share the? They gotta. TV's gotta share the air with what's it called?
Swerve TV.
They just put on their
It's that or Swerve TV, dude.
Teen Titans, bro. Like all the shit they're putting on Tubi.
It's either this or Swerve TV, dude.
Yeah, it's. I know that American promoters are like, it's a dumpster fire right now. But of the various dumpsters and their fires, Top Rank, I would say, is the fiercest blaze at the moment. And that's the one you sign with. I don't know, maybe you grew up watching Bob Arum on
Yeah, you watch Thursday Night Fights?
There has to be some reason that he decided to go with Top Rank. Maybe they're the only ones that were going to sign him. I don't know. Maybe we should hit him up and see what's up.
Yeah, we should ask him.
We should give it a shot. Because this is an odd... It's an interesting move, and I'm curious what the thought process is. Interesting thought processes. Tim Tszyu will be facing Dennis Nuria in Australia on April 5th. This is leading up to the Errol Spence fight. Fucking upside down people, man. Albanian middleweight. Can somebody? I'm looking for a lifeline here. Can somebody give me something here?
For which one?
Tim Tszyu and Dennis Nuria.
No, I'm not. No, no.
Thank you. I will continue drowning.
Yeah, no, thanks. Move on.
All right, moving on. Jason Maloney will be facing.
No, that's not how you spelled it.
I was going to get to that. Jason Maloney will be facing Andre Donovan on April 23rd. Fucking the baloneyest of the Baloney brothers is just still doing it. He signed with Tasman Fighters, who notoriously our favorite cruiserweight is affiliated with them. We'll be talking about him in a moment. But Jason Maloney, like, bro, you got your ass fucking taken to school by Tenshin Nasukawa. You might want to rethink.
Shinada has more to say about this than us, but
yes, she was actually like, "Is this the guy who got like beat by Tenshin?" I was like, "Yep, that's the one." She's like, "Jesus Christ, I can't defend him." Yep, there you go. Jason Baloney still doing it. Speaking of Baloney brothers, IBF champ Willibaldo Garcia will be facing his mandatory challenger, Andrew Maloney. This was the first bid was won by the Kameda brothers. So Andrew Baloney getting a fucking title shot.
Before Virgil.
Man, can y'all shut up about this?
It gets funnier every week, dude.
It really does get better every time.
It does, but it feels worse.
As life extends beyond parody, it's even funnier that he still doesn't have a belt. He hasn't even fought for one. That's the
honestly, that's the harder part. Is like currently his career is in like a shitty state right now. Like I get it. It's a bad time right now, but like all the time before that,
like his career looks like like if you just ignore his record, the way his career looks like is that he lost the title challenge and then is having trouble getting on that path back. But no, he just never got in the ring for one.
Interims do not count.
And that's what kills me. That's what kills me. Every week you'll see, the worst fighter you've ever heard of so far yet is either fighting for a belt or has a belt. But this guy still no, he's in court actually, fighting for the right to lose to a guy who doesn't have a belt.
Well, I will say this. He will get a belt after he beats Sebastian Fundora if he ever gets that fight. That's all I'm going to say.
You know what? Like, I'm sure Virgil's just, this bit. It's the Joel Embiid conference finals bit because it's the gift that never stops giving.
Do you remember Andrew Maloney versus Junto Nakatani?
Oh, it's my favorite. One of my favorite highlights.
One of my knockout of the year. My knockout of the year.
Just erased him.
Yeah. He fought for and lost a title, has since rebuilt his career, and is getting a title shot. And Virgil is in arbitration. It is a difficult time. Moving on.
Boxing guys hate us.
Just the Virgil Bros, unfortunately.
Just Virgil Bros.
WBA orders Floyd Schofield versus Lucas Body for their vacant title.
Sure.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, so let it rip. What do you got for Schofield?
Did they ever say what day it was going to be on?
I have not seen.
Because I hope it's going to be nearby. I would love to go watch that fight.
Local to you?
No, not at all. I just want to see him fight. Just because I've been glazing him like crazy. Yeah, for the love of the game, I've been glazing him like crazy. So,
bring a USB-C cable.
Right up the nose.
I'll tell you this.
You need to stop standing fighters. I'm realizing.
Hold up. I'm standing Floyd Schofield, and I'm standing. First of all, I stand Brian Norman Jr. because that's kind of how I got onto this podcast.
It's gone wrong. It's just gone wrong every time you stand a guy.
Hey, hold up. Floyd Schofield hasn't lost yet. He just pulled out twice.
Virgil, bro.
And he's only pulled. Virgil hasn't lost. Floyd Schofield hasn't lost.
And Schofield is fighting for a world title, it seems.
He's probably gonna win.
If he gets into the ring, yes.
That's what I wanted to ask you is Lucas Body has been bailed out with some thunderous fucking knockouts.
Mm-hmm.
Can the very sick, poisoned, decrepit Schofield survive that?
Hey, who does Tevin Farmer like that? Who does Tevin Farmer like that?
Jojo Diaz.
Not really. Not like that. But no, I stand these fighters because, especially Brian Norman Jr. because that's how I got into this podcast. Was standing Brian Norman Jr. and trying to defend him to Leo. And it worked for a while.
I want to offer something that, number one, it's twofold, two sides of the same coin. Number one, the fact that you stand these guys, just win or lose, you still ride for them. Like, yes, absolutely. Or on the other side of things, if you were standing them and reality didn't turn in their favor, you learn things, you grow from things, maybe your perspectives change. Either way, as long as either stand firm with your guy, or if you're gonna ditch him, then admit that you were like mistaken. All of these two things were what I proffered to Nova Scotia boxing. That's all I was saying to him was like, dude, you're fucking riding for Galal Yafai, dude. Are you serious right now? And he's like, he's trying to act like he didn't, like he wasn't. And then I'm like, bro, either stand with your guy or admit you were wrong. Either way, I really don't want to make a fucking big deal about this. It's Galal Yafai. Are you fucking kidding me? But that is neither here nor there. Floyd Schofield, Lucas Body. What are we gonna do to celebrate Schofield's ascension to world champion?
I'm gonna go on the podcast and celebrate.
Well, of
and
course.
glow. If he wins,
I'm gonna make another joke about Virgil Ortiz.
Floyd Schofield champion for Virgil Ortiz.
Champion. That's the highlight.
I mean, honestly, if to your point that you said right now, Leo, about standing by your fighter, I'm just saying, Hamza Shiraz lost to Carlos Damis and everybody dipped. He won, everybody came back.
When he beat Berlanga?
When he beat Berlanga. Just saying, they all got the shit. They called him a shitter. He knocked out fucking Berlanga, and everybody called him the king.
It's because we hate Berlanga.
I shat more on Adames than I did Shiraz. I honestly felt that Shiraz was a little weight drained.
I knew Adames was gonna win. I just knew. He didn't win.
House quote unquote house guy, right?
Yeah, he didn't win, but he won.
Right.
He didn't win, but he won.
Yeah, he got a draw, but same reason why Lamont Roach lost or had a draw twice. I'll tell you this though. But back to Floyd Schofield versus Lucas Body. I mean, you're right. Lucas Body is a knockout puncher, and Floyd Schofield I would say at the top level isn't as experienced. I mean, he should have had a Jojo Diaz. He has a Tevin Farmer, but I mean, Tevin Farmer's lost how many times? 7 times, I believe. I mean,
a lot of those are early in his career.
4 of them were before anybody even knew who he was.
Yeah, like after the first 4, like those.
That's when we start counting. After 4,
like as losses that like actually represent him as a fighter.
Like Marquez lost one of his early fights. Estrada lost one of his early fights. Just 2 of my personal favorites.
I think the Jose Pedraza loss onward is when we start like counting his.
Yeah, Pedraza is a legitimate loss.
Losing your debut by losing on points, draw, like all these are like yeah.
Marquez lost his debut. Whatever, dude. Nobody cares.
Yeah, like it
and honestly, yeah, you're right. It happens, but I mean, still, I mean, Farmer in recent years still hasn't done much. I mean, he fought Zepeda, and he arguably beat Zepeda twice. Schofield knocked him out. That's the best you can measure to. And Schofield also has fought Rene Giron, right? They were calling him a bum, but now he's on Pro Box, right?
Doing good things on Pro Box.
And yeah, he's doing good things on Pro Box. I feel like that win is aging pretty decent. So,
I would like to know what poison Schofield beat, because that should be a dub on his record. Is it a hemlock cyanide?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Just straight anthrax from Shakur Stevenson's camp. Do you think they could afford that?
Something, dude. But I mean, not just that, but he would have fucking beat Jojo Diaz, Pedro Diaz. I mean, that one was kind of rough to see, but I mean, I
don't think it's rough to see Pedro Diaz go down like that.
No, I'm saying it's rough to see Jojo Diaz live to see another day.
Oh, you're right, actually.
Because Schofield would have knocked him the fuck out. But
oh yeah, no, that's fair.
I feel like this fight's probably gonna be on a Ryan Garcia card. Probably gonna be co-main.
Who promotes Schofield?
Golden Boy.
Golden Boy. He's the last man standing in Oscar's stable.
Yeah.
Well, the Oscar's got Yeah.
It's like their elite prospect turning contender guy.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Man, poison yourself again and like run out your contract.
Oh man. No, but he's right. You're right.
Whatever it takes to get out of that.
You're right.
Umbrella. But make sure you get the measurements right so that you don't die. But
yeah, I think seniors got it right after the first time.
Well calculated. All right, moving on. WBC orders Dalton Smith versus Alberto Puello for his first defense.
Yeah, that's a stiff challenge for Smith. First thing.
Shit.
Yes.
That's a tough first defense.
Hindsight being 2020. Before that, we were thinking Dalton Smith is heading into the fucking fire. And now he's out of the fire and into the fucking frying pan with Puello.
It's just a stylistic challenge that is not entirely welcome.
I mean, it depends on what card he's on. You know, if he's on a, PBC or if it's on Matchroom.
Oh, man,
whichever one.
Rig the cards for Smith, man. They're not gonna rig the fight for Puello.
Well,
Premier
Puello.
Boxing Copium would.
Yeah.
Like it's Alberto Puello, dude.
Who's Dalton Smith with? Is he Matchroom?
Matchroom.
Yeah, he is Matchroom. That's right. Eddie was at the fight with Matias.
What I will say with that with Dalton Smith is, I do want him to win. As much as it pains me to root for a Brit, I do like seeing the underdog come up and beat everybody else. That's funny. And it's inspiring.
You know what? You know what, man? I wish him great success as long as Virgil doesn't become a champ. So that way, fiction.
This guy's having fun with that.
I'm having so much fun today with it because there's so much ridiculous bullshit that's gone on lately. Like a Brit knocking out Matias.
A Brit
ridiculous.
A Brit winning against the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like, when does that actually happen?
Yeah, it's a British year. Except Nick Ball. We don't talk about Nick Ball. He was a sacrifice.
He was a sacrifice to the boxing gods.
Ball was sacrificed for Ball. Ball
I said the same thing last week to Shanada about Dalton Smith. Was the plucky upstart again? Like hindsight is 2020, but going into the Matias fight, we're like, this fucking kid's about to get sent back on a stretcher, like on a hospital ship. He's gonna be sent back to the UK, but nope. He upset the apple cart in a big way. It would be super cool to see him continue that against, like Matias. Stylistically, it can be beaten, like as we saw when his chin just doesn't hold up anymore. Alberto Puello, stylistically, is a fucking nightmare for Dalton Smith. So that's why I don't want to root against my fellow Latino, but Dalton Smith, like, man, prayers up, dude. I hope you keep doing it. Just keep letting them put people you're not supposed to beat in front of you and just keep fucking beating them. That would just be great for me.
Yeah, this might be the first couple times that I'm actually rooting for a Brit.
This is a Brit story I can get behind.
Oh, hell yeah.
Moving to another WBC fight, the WBC has sanctioned Lamont Roach versus William Zepeda for their vacant title. Fucking Lamont Roach, William Zepeda were not the 1 and 2, but they petitioned. Yeah, they petitioned, like, we're gonna make this fight. Will you accept this as your vacant title fight? And what do you know? Lamont Roach, William Zepeda. Is it shrimp time or is it roach time? Is it ocean roach or ground roach?
I think we're going to see a third consecutive draw where I once again go on a little diatribe about scoring after it's done.
And then we call for the death of judges. That we're going to see like one consistent judge in all three of Roach's fucking draws. And
Wait, let me see.
Please do.
So far, no, there hasn't been a consistent judge.
Oh, shit.
Not yet.
Well, I guess I can't send death threats to anyone. Never mind.
No. Well, you can, but...
Yes, I can, but...
You always can.
Well,
don't let your memes be dreams.
Literally.
I got a question for you. Well, my thing is, didn't they? This is all caused by the WBC shenanigans with Stephen Fulton, right?
With Shakur.
Yes.
It's Shakur. Yeah, but Stephen Fulton fight being that they gave the interim to Shaq Foster.
It wouldn't have happened if Shakur, if
Fulton
wasn't a fatty though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I don't know. I honestly, that's gonna be a good fight, but I don't think either guy deserved it. I feel like at the very least, William Zepeda should have at least had a comeback fight to earn the vacant title match. And Lamont Roach fought at 140. He has not fought for the WBC at all in the past. He fought for
the interim 140 with Pitbull.
Oh, I thought that was WBA.
No, WBC.
No. Oh, never mind. I'm silly. I'm sorry.
WBA
My bad.
WBA strip tank.
That is very awkward. Sorry about that. That makes more sense now. But what I will say is it's going to be a good fight that Lamont Roach should win.
That's where I'm landing as well, is the ground roach should beat the water roach.
Ground roach.
The pita is just a weaker pitbull.
Shrimp, camarón. It's a little ocean bug.
Oh man. See, the thing is that like I just think Roach has a very like judge unfriendly style. I brought this up before.
You have.
Like he has to be so. I don't think he has it in him to be dominant either.
I mean, in his last two fights,
I think he can.
Like he wins fights. He could win fights clearly. It's just that like being that dominant and assertive in order to like very clearly win rounds instead of stealing them every time is not. It's not his MO.
It takes 2 rounds to 2 or 3 rounds to even figure out the opponent. He just kind of gives away the first couple rounds.
Yeah, and then he's just the way he looks. It like you can just feel like he's edging the rounds instead of.
I think where this makes sense in the Pitbull fight.
Yeah.
But where I think it doesn't is against Tank, where I think Roach absolutely did enough to clearly win rounds, but it's Gervonta Davis. You're not gonna.
Yeah. Like I need him steamrolling guys instead of just, outboxing them. Clearly to us with a great view of it, but not so clearly.
Yeah, to the judges who are sitting in one spot.
Who, especially he's a catch and shoot guy. I've always brought up he's catching. So
that can be problematic.
If you're watching his back, it looks like he's getting clubbed.
And if you even if you have it from the proper angle, like he's still taking one to throw one, right?
So how much do you gauge? Yeah, like how do you judge, like your value judgment?
What a punch that appears to maybe have glanced past the guard, but there's one thrown back. Like, yeah, how do you?
Especially if Roach misses that shot.
Right.
How do you judge the defense versus an ineffective? Like, technically, Roach is the one being ineffective here. He got hit glancingly, barely, but then he missed. He missed the follow-up. So from our view, yeah, he's very more complete boxer here. He's definitely getting it on the guy, but so what almost.
Yeah. Well, keeping things at 135, this is... Ring Magazine has sanctioned Caroline Dubois versus Terry Harper for the vacant 135 ring title. This is less about the fighters. It's more about, is the ring title a fucking title? Is this, are we in a fucking 5-belt era? Have we always had that plus one? That plus one that just sits in the background? Like, what the fuck, man? Is Ring Magazine, is that a fucking title or is it not?
No.
You want to hear all that chatter? Then you're gonna have to fucking pony up some dough for it, because that was a good conversation. Last bit: Tyson Fury versus Arslanbek Makhmudov.
Oh, we're still in the news. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we are. The undercard has been announced. Co-main: Conor Benn versus Regis Prograis. The $15 million boy fights at 150 catchweight against what the fuck Regis Prograis. I hope you're getting paid, buddy.
I'm rooting for Regis.
I am too.
One last time.
I want this to backfire.
It'd be so funny. It'd be too funny, man.
Jamie Chikeva versus Richard Riakporhe, the British heavyweight title on the line. Fraser Clark versus Justice Hooney, heavyweight fight. We'll see if Fraser Clark can replicate the Fabio Wardley success. Troy Williamson versus Simon Zackenhuber. Brian Gorham versus Eduard Georgiev. Mikey Talon versus Christopher Rios. Felix Cash versus Liam O'Hare. Hector Lozano versus Sultan Al-Mohammed. Fucking Saudi guy. And Elliot Whale versus Tom Hill. Pretty lackluster undercard. Conor Benn included. Lackluster. What Shanada and I had talked about was none of these guys bring value to this event. If anybody who was tuning in to see Tyson Fury would tune in to watch any of these guys like on their own events. This doesn't really add anything. But there you have it. Anything more for the news? All right.
No.
Let's see here.
Kevin Lorena, Bridgerweight. Remembered.
Lorena, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Closer to beating Daniel Dubois than Anthony Joshua, Kevin Lorena.
That's facts.
It's true.
It is.
Dubois tore his ACL in that fight.
One-legged Dubois.
Yeah,
All right. Social media stuff. LVX Media Net, all one word. Follow us fucking wherever it is that you get wherever you do your social media shit. Give us a follow. Fucking hit. What's the phrase that they're using these days? Hit all the buttons, I think is what the kids are saying. Wherever you are listening, if you could hit us with a rating, it would be really helpful. It moves us up the accursed search algorithm. If you're not feeling a 5-star rating, 833-589-7637. You can fucking text me, dude. Tell me why it's not a 5. Give me a chance to earn every last goddamn star. And if you would like, I will just toot my own horn here. A solid boxing calendar, lvxmedia.net/boxing. And while you're there, if you want to check out Josh's rants, check out the Wayside Sports Review, and you will get all of that fun stuff. What if your best thinking day wasn't a lucky accident? What if you could access that clarity, that sharp focus, that feeling of being completely on whenever you need it? We live in a world of distraction, where mental fog can settle in before noon. You need a natural edge, a simple way to clear the noise and elevate your mind. Introducing psilocybin, the daily supplement powered by extraordinary magic mushrooms. For centuries, these mushrooms have been revered for the unique compounds that support brain health in very groovy ways. Psilocybin has harnessed that power, making it easy to integrate it into your daily routine. When you take psilocybin, you're not getting a jolt of caffeine or a rush of sugar. You're nurturing your mind's long-term health and inner tranquility. Experience better focus for complex tasks, sharper memory recall, or a consistent, calmer energy throughout the day. Whatever you need, psilocybin has a supplement for you. Ready to cut through the mental clutter? Are you ready to tap into your highest potential? Go to lvx.be/soul. That's lvx.be/soul. Get yourself a nice discount while helping us out while you're at it. Unlock your mind's clarity with psilocybin. All right, into the recaps. Thursday, March 5th. Eye of the Tiger on DAZN. Man, I only kept the good stuff, and there was actually quite a bit of it. For an Eye of the Tiger card, like, not bad.
That's true. This actually wasn't that bad.
Not bad. Steve Claggett gets a big stoppage over Alejandro Frias. Homeboy came in, like, Steve Claggett was TBA, like, less than 5 days before the event. So, take it with a grain of salt. John Orobio, KO5 over Yomar Alamo. That was fun. Orobio's supposed to be like a good prospect. I know I've seen him fight a few times, but like, you're crushing cans on Eye of the Tiger, dude. We're gonna have to step up the competition here. Leonard Perez, UD over Isaac Chilemba.
Robbery. I don't watch it. Robbery.
This is an instance where I was talking to you guys before about getting more active on social media, like with scoring, being involved on fight nights. This was a case where I was having good engagement, where it was like Leonard Perez is supposed to be a super awesome cruiserweight prospect or whatever. How the fuck are you not finishing Isaac Chilemba in 2026? Maybe
He's a Zuffa fighter.
Maybe we need to rethink some things.
He's got to go to Zuffa.
I don't know. Maybe Chilemba had the shield over his face.
The liquid shield? The
liquid shield. I don't know. It's hard to knock a guy out when your punches are slipping off his face.
To be fair, Perez was dominant throughout the entire fight. Chilemba, as they say in Discord, he has experience to being washed. So he has those survival tactics, the dirty veteran, avoid confrontation kind of tactics. So yeah, that's being fair to Perez. But I don't feel like being fair to Perez. You should have done better.
Yeah, should have.
Well,
how dare you do that to my goat Chilemba?
Think about this. A particular cruiserweight gentleman that we will be discussing in a moment had a similar situation play out.
Oh, you're right, actually.
So maybe we need to dial it back on the Perez hate. I need to dial it back.
You need to dial it back.
I do.
I'm hating for a different reason.
Yeah, Goop Face made it work. Congrats. Whatever gets you paid, buddy. And minimal damage, too. In the main event, Stephen Butler knocks out Ramadan Hisseni in 2. That's all she wrote for Eye of the Tiger. I had said when we were previewing this weekend that there was not a lot of boxing on, and I stand by that. There was some like lower level shit, which of course I didn't update my doc because I'm professional. I'm really good at this. Did you know that I got a magazine interview about how professional I am?
That's because you're awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking excellent. Let's see here. Angel Ureña got a UD over Roy Casanova. That one was actually pretty goddamn fun. It was like a crossfade. Like in the first 6, Ureña was like the guy, and then it faded. The last 6, it was a 10-round fight. The 1 round is a crossfade, and Casanova kind of stepped it up. It was pretty cool. Good fight. And Jaciel Amador, UD over Pedro Delgado. I think that was a regional title. Both of those were regional titles, actually. Moving on. Box Stars on ESPN KO in Netzahualcoyotl. Look at that. I'm good at that shit. In Mexico, Mauricio Lara stops Rafael Rosas in 2. Shit was not even competitive. But it was It was Bronco, so I was here for it. MF Pro on DAZN. This was in Derby, UK. Ty Mitchell. I don't know who this fucking guy is. He's apparently some social media person. He beat Gabe Rosado in a 6-round contest. Dude.
Gabe fucking Rosado, guys.
Gabe Rosado. This was his Misfits debut. So it's not
it's a separate tab on BoxRec.
It's a separate tab.
Misfits Pro.
Yep.
Which is hilarious.
Fucking nuts, huh?
Yeah. I genuinely think this might be conspiracy tinfoil shit, but I think Gabe is being brought in to be beaten by these guys. He's like Benito Sanchez.
Oh my god.
That
You're
we
right.
talked
The
about
fear of a real pro fighter, except it's Gabe Rosado.
Right. He'll give you some good work, but you're going to beat him. Like, all you got to do is just stay confident. And he will make sure that you stay confident. Because that was a fucking ass fight. I am a bit ashamed of myself that I watched all 6 rounds.
You watched it?
Okay, man.
I did. I wanted to make sure, like, what is Gabe doing here? Like, why are you here? Are you here to fucking knock out these social media kids? Because I'm down for that. But
You live by the motherfucking sword, you die by the motherfucking sword.
straight up, that is exactly what is happening. But enough of that. Sunday, March 8th. Happy birthday to my sister. Zuffa Boxing 4 at the Meta Apex. There were, moving up from the bottom, what stood out? The first ever majority draw on Zuffa, Brady Ochoa. How's your name, Ochoa, but your first name is Brady?
Interesting.
Pick a lane, dude. Anyway, Adrian Serrano. And then there was another majority draw. Jacob Ramos versus Ethan Perez. Bop, bop, bop. Vlad Panin stops Shenard Bunch in 9. It was... I honestly felt like they were making excuses for Shenard, like the whole time. Like, they were... This... I'm not trying to knock the guy. I honestly can't imagine the difficulties that he had to endure. Like they were talking about, is like his father was murdered and stuff. And like bro, if you It's clear that you need more time, and that's okay. Man, just go deal with that shit, dude. That's more important. Moving up the co-main, Ricardo Salas stops Jesus Saracho in 8. This one was actually pretty fun. Josh, are you prepared? Do you have your finest glass of aged haterade ready?
Oh my god, I've had it. I have had it because I've been waiting for Saul to get on.
Jai Opataya.
Sorry about that, guys.
UD over Brandon Glanton. IBF cruiserweight title was not on the line. The Zuffa cruiserweight title was on the line here. Josh, kick it off. Like what dunk on Opataya as best you can.
Oh my god, he's retarded. In the ring, out of it. Oh my god. The shit with the IBF, like the IBF was so clear when Zuffa showed up. Hey, if you try and put that like piece of shit belt next to ours, we're gonna strip you.
Not necessarily. It was if you try to make that piece of shit more important than ours.
Yes.
Then
it was
we'll
so
strip
they were
you.
so clear. And then all the promotion, and then like Jai not getting it. We're like, dude, if you're calling the Zuffa one like your whole promotion's calling the Zuffa one the belt. Oh yeah, the IBF is here too. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, that red fucking thing over there.
Oh yeah, like yeah, no, they're gonna strip you. You're fighting a bum. They're gonna strip you. It's the IBF.
They don't fuck around.
They do
Don't fuck
not.
around. Like, oh, Glanton was in the top 10. Like, so what? This isn't the WBC. They're gonna strip you. And then you get in the ring and just, oh my god, you don't get him out of there. You spend the whole time flopping on your ass. It was just like you wasted the fans' time, you wasted your own time, and now you're going to continue begging for fights with belt holders when you're with the promotional company that explicitly doesn't deal with the belt orgs.
You lost all your leverage.
As a mission statement.
Yeah, he gave up his leverage signing with them.
And like the big thing is like, yeah, he got asked about moving up to heavyweight, and you know, historically cruiserweights, if they are good enough to go to heavyweight, they do.
They kept saying Usyk, Holyfield, trying to make him be a part of that conversation, like he is like the third in the trio. Like, fuck no, dude.
Yeah, but like if even if they are not the best at the cruiserweight division, they move up. So what does it say that this guy doesn't feel great moving up?
I want to be undisputed.
Yeah, like his big thing is having a size advantage at cruiserweight, and if he goes to heavyweight, it vanishes.
And he's not good enough to be able to compete at heavyweight.
No, like he's not skilled enough. I mean, 2 of his like slips were footwork mistakes. Glanton did like, sure, whatever. Glanton hit him in the nuts a couple times. 2 of the slips were footwork mistakes.
Can I?
So,
I want to posit something.
He's he's Dave Allen's height.
Is he?
For the record of his size. He is Dave Allen's height and about half the weight. So.
Jesus Christ.
He's not cutting it at heavyweight if he's tripping over his own feet. Pivoting away from Brandon Glanton.
What if Jai Opataya, for whatever reason, just decides he's going to move up? It's really clear, as you pointed out, he is the same size as Dave Allen, and if he were to move up that high, he would just be fat as fuck. What if he made Zuffa recognize the Bridgerweight division?
Oh my god.
I'm crying. I'm crying, dude.
That
Jai
is
Opataya,
crazy.
Alan Babbage for a Zuffa title.
I would send Jai Opataya flowers. Like, thank you for continuing to fuck up that organization.
He's got to be doing this on purpose. Like,
yeah, you have to be.
He's wasting the rest of his career tanking Zuffa.
He's the sacrificial lamb.
I
I'm
would
serious,
set up a Patreon to donate money to him to make up for his lost wages.
Because like the big thing I've seen people like the remote people on Twitter defending Jai is like, oh, he's making the money he can because cruiserweight's a poverty division. And I'm like, that's why you move up. You move up if you're good to make the real money. That's just
Zurdo
cruiserweight.
Benavidez are getting paid.
Yeah, too. You fight guys that are worth it, or you move up and get paid.
Yeah.
And then there's he has the heart to hang in there with anyone. Like the Maris Bradis
broke his jaw twice. They made it very fucking clear.
At the tender age of, hold on, how old is? At the tender age of 38 and 39.
How old was Opataya at the time?
Like 26.
I feel bad for him.
That's what I mean.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
because it's like I saw like again. Like, a lot of the discourses, we give Usyk credit for his victory over Bradis, and I'm like, that was Bradis at, like, age. That was Bradis 10 years ago.
That was 10 years before. Are you fucking high?
He was 31, and Usyk not only beat him, he beat Gassiev, he beat Hawk, he beat Michael Hunter, and then moved up and became the best heavyweight of, like, basically 2 generations.
He capped it off with Tony
He became the
Bellew.
generations.
He became the generation at heavyweight. Yeah. So what are so then why do we get then 10 years on, this prime specimen should roll him, right? Max Kellerman's creaming his pants at a guy who can't get Maris Bradis age 30, age 41 out of here.
He was creaming his pants that he went the distance, that he got his jaw broken and went the distance. I can't imagine getting punched in the mouth when your jaw's already broken, but like, bro, you're getting your jaw broken by a 40-year-old man, and you're supposed to be the best cruiserweight on the planet. I'm a little confused. Maris Bradis. We went through it in Discord. After Usyk Bellew, that was his last fight at Cruiser, and after that, like, we were tracing the path of all the titles, and it was Briedis Dorticos was the reestablishment of the quote unquote lineage. And so that fight was not great.
No, having watched it live, that fight was not great.
It was what I don't know. I'm torn on Opataya. Like, 90% of me really wants to just fucking dunk on him every chance I get. But another part of me thinks he's a dumb fuck Islander kid that just came up in Australia. So he's kind of getting pulled in a lot of different directions and kind of being taken advantage of. Is what I think is happening.
Yeah, but part of it is you have to read.
Right.
You have to read. Like, I'm not like, there's a difference between, like, you being shuffled around, like, in the back, but we can see it, which means he should obviously be able to see it and read.
There was
all he had to do was say, I'm the IBF champ, and not, I'm fighting for the prestigious Zuffa belt.
The inaugural Zuffa belt. So much lineage there, right? Because you're the lineal champion.
Yeah, like, you have to like read, like, you have to read. You have to know.
Get a lawyer, bro. You got money.
Yeah, like, I hate the sob stories on Twitter of like, oh, he's just maximizing his value. You can go to heavyweight and do that.
You can
go to heavyweight and do Lawrence Okoli circuit. Like, the thing is that it's not like he's like boxing aids like Okoli. Like, people would show up to watch him beat up on guys at heavyweight.
Did you say boxing aids?
Yes. That's like a Lawrence Okoli. Like, no one wants
I gotta
Okoli.
support that. I gotta support that term.
No one wants Okoli. Like, Like Opataya, you get the exciting knockout artist who moving up the heavyweight.
Alleged knockout artist.
He can make good money. Like seriously,
If you stay out of Zuffa.
go to the UK and take out a couple of the like domestic Brits, and you have a hype train.
Just
Well, with Opataya, he had a title, and if he went undisputed, he probably could have gotten money from fighting Zurdo or from fighting Benavidez,
Yeah.
and eventually.
he could have gotten
I mean,
money
come on.
fighting Michaelian.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying, like I'm not even saying Zurdo. Like Zurdo, let's say okay, Zurdo, promotional, like he's
He's not a powerhouse.
no, but like whatever. Like let's
Better
say,
than Glenn.
let's say we're having issues getting a fight with Zurdo. Like, come on, you can get fights that aren't complete dog shit.
I would like to take a moment to just give a little high five to Brandon Glanton. Like, you went the distance with this the alleged number one cruiserweight fucking of all time ever, all time great cruiserweight, fucking greatest of all cruiserweight times. Like, you went the
We'll call
distance with
Boogeyman.
him. Yeah, the boogeyman, blah blah blah. You went the distance. I hope you're not locked in to Zuffa, because I honestly think he could pivot this into some decent work with the other cruiserweight people. Like Michaelian, like fuck Michaelian, but like you could shit, dude, you might be able to snag that title off him. And then Zurdo
Glanton
Benavidez
is ranked in the IBF, and there's no number 1 or 2 contender. It's Chris Billum Smith and Glanton.
Oh, son of a bitch. Gosh darn it.
Chris Billum Smith. He continues to stick around.
It could be worse. You could be the WBC. You've got Michaelian, Sislak, and then Rozicki at your mandatory spot there.
I would rather
Or it could
be
be worse.
IBF. I'll take the IBF over that.
You could be Jao Patel with a fucking trinket of Zuffa.
WBA got no one.
Getting rid of fucking your IBF like an idiot.
Like it's just oh my god, guys. Hey, like we might genuinely see for the IBF like Vidal Riley and Masternak be elevated to something.
Where's Gulamirian in WBA right now?
Gulamirian and the WBA. Let me take a peek.
He's the guy that
That's
Zurdo beat.
WBO. Yeah, absent.
No, okay. Well, look at that. Maybe he just fucked off after losing to Zurdo.
In absentia.
Right on.
So, again, cruiserweight is horse shit, and if you are fucking up title reigns at cruiserweight, like there's no hope. That's just how it is.
To reference the two cruiserweights that they want Opataya to be in the conversation with, Evander Holyfield dominated, maybe not necessarily undisputed, but dominated, moved up the heavyweight. Alexander Usyk, undisputed. He beat anyone who was anyone, he beat them. And then he fucked off to heavyweight.
And beat anyone who was everyone there.
Yeah, exactly. That to make it same with Holyfield. He had fucking solid wins as well.
For context with Holyfield's like huge war with Kawi was first of all 15 rounds.
Christ.
And his jaw was not hanging off. Kawi was known for his engine, right? Like this is like if you ever have like 2 hours to just kill, put on Kawi Holyfield 1. It's 15 rounds of straight action, and what's crazy is that Holyfield picks it up by the end.
Picks it up.
Last 15 rounder of
Yeah, last championship 15 rounder before they changed it. Kawi was known for his engine more than anything at this time and at this weight class, and Holyfield scrapes it out with his engine. Crazy.
Out engines the engine.
He then goes apeshit and knocks everyone out at cruiserweight, including Kawi in a rematch and Carlos de Leon. and then moves up. And just knocks guys out until his hands basically shatter on George Foreman's skull. But to show how a dominant cruiserweight should carry themselves at the division, you're allowed your hard fight. Usyk had his hard fight with Bradis and then just washed everyone else.
He had a hard fight with Chisora, to his own admission.
At heavyweight.
Yes, at heavy. Yes.
Yeah, but at cruiserweight, for the standard of cruiserweight champion, even David Haye, let's say David Haye is it's closer to what Opataya is, but still better.
That is a better analog than Usyk and Holyfield. God,
Yeah,
I really want to smack fucking Kellerman so badly.
That's what I mean. David Haye, you could use David Haye. They're exciting, vulnerable guys who, they had okay reigns at cruiserweight and then moved up. Granted, he did pick up one of the easier world titles ever, but that's not his fault.
One of the easier world titles it was difficult for him to win them.
Yeah. At cruiserweight and heavyweight. At heavyweight, imagine if he fought Evander Holyfield at heavyweight, if Holyfield got the decision against Paluev.
Oh God, that fucking Easter Island statue person?
Yeah, he was the guy that Haye beat for a WBA world title at heavyweight. But the thing is that right before he fought Haye, he robbed Holyfield. So we actually could have seen David Haye and Evander Holyfield in the year 2009. Think about it.
You know what? That makes me depressed to think about.
Oh, man. Some funny shit going on.
Anything more for Zuffa Boxing 4?
I would say the Zuffa, you go to Jai Opataya, but I mean, come on.
I hope somebody sorts Opataya out, and he's probably locked into a contract at this point. I hope somebody when that contract comes to term, I hope somebody sorts him out and hey, dude, this is not the place you want to be. It's gonna take I think it's gonna take a gentle nudge, because he's a former world champion, so he's gonna have a little bit of a big head, but still, I hope somebody sorts him out. He strikes me as kind of dumb. I'm not trying to be really demeaning. I'm not trying to be demeaning. It's just he's not. I don't know. He's a little slow.
I kind of feel bad for calling him an idiot earlier.
Yeah,
No, because I get it. Hearing him talk, he's obviously slow, but
he's an airhead.
There's slow, but then there's you should read. You need to read the word. It's not back in the day, Don King had to hide this shit in the fine print.
There should
Don
be.
King was better at this shit.
He had to hide it in the fine print. Here, the fighter can read it. He's just choosing not to.
There should be a level of self-awareness when you should know, I'm a bit of a fucking airhead. Maybe I should get somebody who does this for a living to look at this for me.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who's they are paid to keep my best interest in mind. But what are we going to do? Opataya, buddy, you want me to read your contract? You let me know.
We'll manage you, bro.
What's the Reddit acronym? Anal. I am not a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. Yeah.
I'm not a lawyer. Best I can tell you is I will read it cover to cover, and I will give you my honest assessment. Best I can tell you. But let's roll on. Fucking notes real quick. Holy shit, if you would like to hear the type of chatter that we get up to, you want to hear about Saul's fucking? I'm gonna cut that. Patreon.com/LVX
How do you feel about
Media
hearing
Net.
about Saul's suits?
Saul's suits. That's a good. Yeah, that's a nice alternative.
If you want to see him, you might catch it one time.
Start posting on the Patreon. Just Saul's fit checks.
There are tiers above the basic, so if you want to keep it really tucked away, we'll talk about that offline.
So
Discord.
basically, I'm starting an OnlyFans. That point.
Oh my god.
Never thought it'd be a whore, but today's the day.
If Opataya can be a whore, so can you.
That's true.
If you want to join us in Discord, you often hear us reference the chat, the server. You might hear us talk about people that are in Discord. lvx.be/Discord. And I want to hear your spiciest takes. 833-589-7637. The ideal delivery is a voice note in WhatsApp. I can cut that into the show nicely. If you want to call the number, leave a voicemail. Fucking that works too, but your thing is going to sound like shit. And if you want to text, I'll take it. All right. Do you have that nagging feeling of being exposed when you're online? In today's world, a simple antivirus isn't enough. Your digital life, your photos, your bank accounts, your family's privacy, it all needs more than just a basic firewall. You need Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes is your complete shield against the chaos of the internet. The powerful next-generation antivirus instantly quarantines threats, locks down malware before it can do any damage. But it doesn't stop there. It includes an ultra-fast, ultra-private VPN to encrypt your connections, keeping your location and data private while you're on public Wi-Fi. Plus, the integrated ad blocker makes your browsing cleaner and faster. Whether you're protecting your personal machine or securing the whole household, Malwarebytes is a plan for you. Go to lvx.be/MWB, find the subscription that's right for you. Don't wait for the next error message. Take control of your digital peace at lvx.be/MWB. Look around you. The food on your plate, the plants in the garden, they all depend on one tiny little hero, the honeybee. But bees are struggling, and the health of our planet is at stake, not to mention a third of what's on our dinner plate. Project Honeybee steps in with the belief that saving the bees can start with something beautiful. With a catalog of stunning bee-themed jewelry, necklaces, earrings, and charms that capture the spirit of the hive. When you wear a piece from Project Honeybees, you're not just wearing art, you're wearing your commitment to the buzzing buddies. Every single purchase directly funds conservation efforts, creating safe bee habitats, sponsoring research, and educating communities. It's beautiful jewelry with a purpose. Go to lvx.be/bees to get yourself a nice little discount and help us out in the process. Make an impact and look incredible while doing it. Find your next piece today at lvx.be/bees. Wear the change. Buzz, buzz, bitch. All right, into our previews, starting with Friday, March 20th. MF Pro on DAZN. This will be co-promoted by Conlon Boxing at the SSE Arena in Belfast. Nobody on here of note other than Mickey Conlon in the main event. I almost didn't include him in this. Saturday, March 21st, Matchroom at the Copper Box. Motherfucking similar situation. Not a whole lot of people. This is like a Lynn card.
Yeah.
George Ledard versus Tyler Denny. I think the British middleweight title's on the line here. So, that's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's how much to say?
Man, we got 1.5 title fights this weekend. I haven't checked. There's probably more fights on the bill. But ProBox TV in San Bernardino, California. Co-main, Joshua Kevin Anton versus Kudratillo Abdukakharov. Excellent. And in the main event, Lester Martinez versus Martinez-Aleem for the interim WBC super middleweight title. Lester, my man, you got done dirty. There is no situation where Christian Mbili gets elevated to full titleist without having had to face you again.
That's upsetting.
This is a situation I said before where interim WBC titles are where championship dreams go to die. I don't think Lester's going to get the fight again. I really don't. And Lester, I fully believe with all of my heart that he would win the rematch.
God damn it. It's sold out. I didn't know this shit was in San Bernardino.
Maybe if you check the calendar, you would have known about it weeks ago.
Oh, no, I didn't know it was in San Bernardino, though. I knew the fight was happening, but I didn't know it was in San Bernardino.
As I said, if you check the calendar, you would have. But that's neither here nor there. Sorry, Saul. Yeah, that's on you. It's okay, though. We'll get to watch it together and enjoy.
Facts.
Last one. Matchroom on DAZN at the Caribe Royale in Orlando, Florida. Let's see, moving up the bill, Ontravius Ingram just has a fucking excellent name. I just wanted to say it. Up the bill, Terra Moana. I haven't checked if he has an opponent yet. Chances are, like, this far out, if he doesn't have an opponent, it's not going to be anybody, like, worthwhile. And Terra Moana's still in his, like, can-crushing phase of his career.
Yeah.
So, c'est la vie. Yoenis Tellez versus Miles Michel. Tellez is the dude that got beat by Abbas Baru. So that's fun. Omari Jones is back. Quick turnaround. Versus Christian Gomez. And headlining Carlos Adames, the WBC middleweight champion, versus Austin Williams, third ranked contender. I refuse to call him Tiger. He is ammo. But that's it. That's all we got on the calendar for this week anyway.
Sure.
You know what we're getting close to? Fucking Chisora Wilder.
Chisora Wilder and Gangbusters. Wardley Dubois.
Holy shit, dude. That is coming up too.
May 9th. We'll get there. Gangbusters.
Anyway, Nakatani.
Holy shit. And Zurdo Benavidez.
May's gonna be real good. We just gotta suffer the next bit.
Bro, this is not even suffering. This is easy, dude. Last year was way worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say last year was fucking dog shit, so I'm happy here. You're right.
We've got some nibbles as we lead up to the bigger dishes. So we're good. We're good. I think we're sitting pretty. Let's see. So we are going into Adames Ammo weekend. Parting words.
Oh,
Let's go Carlos Dames.
Go Dames. Jayo Pataya. You know what? Jayo Pataya undisputed before Virgil World Title.
Go fuck yourself.
That'll be that. How bad would that be?
Undisputed Zuffa champion, maybe?
Yeah, true. The Zuffa title. You know, maybe the Zuffa title, I'd be less mad at it if it didn't look ugly as shit.
I'd be less mad if they didn't call fucking Zuffa.
That's true. It's tacky. It's so tacky.
Yeah. Imagine they called it the TKO belt.
Like UFC,
Or something?
UFC is Ultimate Fighting Championship. The belt is gold and black. It's cool as fuck. Like, you call it Zuffa, and it looks like a watch.
Yeah,
but not like a
Casio
good one.
watch, right?
Yeah.
Zuffa, yeah. Who the
Like,
fuck even is
It
Zuffa?
has the color palette of my calculator. And it says Zuffa on it. I don't fucking want that. I don't even want to look at it.
I want to fight for the Zuffa belt when I grow up.
Yeah, like, no, like, everyone, like, the WBC looks cool.
Yeah.
That's, like, the number one reason why it's more legitimized. Because it's cool as fuck. The Zuffa belt is silver and black, and it's tacky.
The WBC
Looks like it was made out of plastic.
It does look like it's made out of plastic.
Yeah.
The WBC does what they also do, which I really like, is the commemorative designs.
Yes.
Like the British one when Tyson Fury beat Dillian White.
Yeah.
I'm not British. That was a fucking cool ass belt. The Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, the money belt.
The money belt. I'm looking it up right now. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the diamond encrusted belt.
Diamond encrusted, made of gator skin. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Like,
and it was
sick.
gold, like legit gold. Like
No,
yeah,
I know. The IBF uses gold in their belts, and it's cool.
Zuffa
It's cool. These
is
belts,
fucking dick and balls. Like
it looks off.
Saul, I think you're a big one is the name. Like you could have called this anything.
Yeah, just the fact that it says Zuffa on it makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah,
Like,
You
even
call it
let's
shit
just
UBC. I would fucking like it a lot better.
anything, dude. If you look up UFC, if you look at the UFC belt, like, it's gold. It says UFC on it. It's black and gold. It looks pretty cool.
there's already a UBC, by the way.
It's the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Universal Boxing Council. Look that one up.
Just come up with something that isn't Zuffa.
Zuffa's so stupid.
You can make an acronym, like, if you want to be super corny, 2010s edgelord, you can call it the War Belt and come up with an acronym for war.
Extreme KO belt.
Yeah. XKO. XKO is fine.
That's pretty dope. To be honest with you.
TKO fucking the tacky, even though it's
Yeah,
tacky.
yeah,
that's the parent company, TKO.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
could
but,
have
like,
done
TKO
that.
is cool. Or you could just call it the KO belt.
You know they could call the WBC the World Boxing Congress.
They could just do anything except for
Yeah.
Zuffa.
They could call it the ZBC and call it Zuffa Boxing Champion. It would look fucking so much better. The ZBC.
I thought you said ZBZ, like Zuffa Boxing Zoo. That's what I thought you. I don't know why I thought you said that. I'm.
What is a fucking zoo? They're a bunch of fucking animals.
Fuck. All right. So, is that what we got for parting words? Zuffa fucking sucks.
Yes,
Yeah,
basically.
Zuffa fucking sucks.
All right. Cool. That is it for this edition of the Boxing B-Sides. Holy shit. We will see you on the other side. Adamas, Ammo, who will be the fucking middleweight champion? We will find out. See you on the other side.